Welcome back to the shop, friends. I am your host, Matt Ruthart. No, I'm just kidding. You guys know that if you watch our channel. My name is Matt, but I'm here in the shop sipping on some fine coffee, and I wanted to visit with you guys today about a new adventure, new business, whatever you want to call it, that Casey and I and the boys have taken on. So, beards, something that I'm very fond of. I love having a big beard. You know, it's something I've been growing for many years. Last year, actually, after we came off the Appalachian Trail, my beard was very unhealthy the whole time. You know, the 6 months that we were out there hiking, no doubt about it. there was no nutrients in this beard. I wasn't eating healthy, which is key to having, you know, a good healthy head of hair. Healthy body, healthy beard, you know, is what you feed it, you know, what your diet is. And I wasn't doing that on the trail, and my beard was very unhealthy. I thought about trimming it up when we came back from the trail. Actually, you know, got the trimmers out and started to do that, and it went completely wrong. I shaved my beard off. I had that beard for 5 years. And I was pretty sad, you know, and Casey really likes me to have a beard, and so she was sad also. But the great thing about when you shave your beard off, it's a new beginning. It's time to grow a new beard. So in some of my, you know, previous videos this year, you might have seen I had a shorter beard, but I will say this. I knew that if I shaved my beard off that I could grow a bigger, healthier beard back. Due to some things that I had looked into, experimented with over the last couple years. So, beard history for me, I've been growing a beard for about 10 years. I've had one. Sometimes I would shave it off when I felt like it was just unhealthy, and I would get rid of it. There was a time in those 10 years, right about the time that we decided to for me to quit my job and for us to get our camper and van and start traveling, that I probably had the biggest, fullest, healthiest beard that I had probably ever had. And in those 2 years up to that, I had really been experimenting with lots of different beard oils. And so beard oils for me, I have tried, I like to say all of them. I haven't tried all of them, but I've tried a lot of them, you know, and I have found so many that I like and so many that I don't like. And so for me, it was about like digging into the oils that I liked. And it was like, okay, what do I like about these oils? What can I find out about these oils that are actually working for me? One thing I've always had trouble with is I have real fair skin or sensitive skin. And with a lot of oils, my skin will break out. If I shave, my skin breaks out. And so I wanted something that would kind of solve all those problems. And I decided to, you know, just this year, after growing back this beard, I was just gonna really dive into it. And so I started buying oils. I started buying essential oils for fragrances and different things, and figured out what worked for me and what didn't work for me. And then I also wanted something that was gonna work on my skin. You know, keeping your skin oiled is very important. Years ago, in my 20s, even in my early 30s, I never took care of my skin, you know, and now here I am, I'm creeping up on 40, and I wish I just would have taken better care of my skin for longevity. You know, I don't want it to just look rough. You know, I think our wrinkles and our scars on our face and all that, you know, all tells a story. Things you done, things you didn't do and stuff. But maybe, you know, some of your stories you don't want told, right? So anyways, here we are, and I have finally put together a beard oil. Casey and I have done this together. And so we do have our own beard oil now. It's at ruthhartforadventure.com. That's our website. I am going to try and put a link down below. I don't know, I've tried that before and then it wouldn't let me. So I'll definitely try to put it in the comments. I'll try to put it in the description, and that will lead you to the store on our website where you can purchase our beard oil. So what separates our beard oil from all the other beard oils? Well, you know, for one, I personally make it. I've ordered all the oils. I've researched all the oils. And so I will tell you, you know, the main ingredient or the main carrier oil that is in our oil is jojoba oil. It's spelt like jojoba oil, but from my research, it's pronounced jojoba oil. So correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe that's how you pronounce it, is jojoba oil. And you know, there's lots of varieties of jojoba oil. There's lots of varieties of castor oil, which is another oil that we use as our main carrier oil. We have a certain percentage that we use. We have that we have found that works for us, you know, and so I'll keep that a secret, you know, because that's my this is my personal brand, you know, on what mixture I use. But those are the two oils that we are made up of here, and that is the jojoba oil and the castor oil. I really like castor oil because I don't like to use creams and different things in my beards, and I feel like with the castor oil, it's a lot thicker, heavier oil, and it will help your beard keep the shape. And it also, I feel like it lasts throughout the day. And so, and then the jojoba oil, what I like so much about it is that it really promotes a soft beard, but it doesn't promote a real shiny beard. I don't want my beard to be real shiny throughout the day. And so, you know, but I want the frizz to stay down. I want it to stay shapely. And the jojoba oil is, from my research, is almost pretty darn close to the oils that our body would naturally produce. So the jojoba oil is very safe. I mean, you know, both oils that we use are cold pressed, 100% organic, and that's what goes in, you know, our oil. This right here is the Woodsman oil. The Woodsman is a good cedar smell. This is my favorite. This would be what I use daily. So you can see Wildflower Beards, the Woodsman, 100% organic and natural, family owned, family bottled, labeled, everything. Right here in our town, I have a friend of mine who makes my labels, and very fortunate to have him, you know, to be able to help us with that. So he makes the labels. I buy those from him. We put them on the bottles. We do all of our mixing. And I'll be honest with you guys. I mean, we use the two oils, castor oil, we use jojoba oil, and then we use essential oils to put a fragrance to it, right? I have in the past used beard oils that were, you know, had really great smells. You know, I'm talking like cigars, campfire, almost smelled like cologne and stuff, you know. Those are great oils, but those do affect my face. I feel like that, you know, to get the bourbon smells and all that, there's certain chemicals that are in those fragrances that could potentially, you know, clog your pores. Not so safe on your hair. You know, cologne, we don't put cologne on our face. It goes on our shirt, you know, and it's probably safe for that. So the same stuff, the same fragrances that they would use in cologne goes in a lot of those beard oils. And so, you know, it's safe for your face, but maybe not safe for everyone's face. I wanted to create an oil that was absolutely safe for everyone's skin, would promote hair growth, but I also wanted to produce an oil for the, you know, for folks who shave daily, that they could use this as an aftershave. If you've ever dived into aftershaves and looked at what's in aftershave, and maybe there's an organic one out there. I've never found one, but most aftershaves out there, just your big brands, I'll say Old Spice for one, they're harsh. They're very harsh on your skin, and they leave your skin dry. And I say, like, you know, open to the elements, to where they're just not safe because of the chemicals that are in them. So I'm not saying that's all of them, but all the ones I've experienced to look into, that's how it is. So our oil is very good for an aftershave. You know, it's basically like an aftershave lotion, but it's an oil, of course. So you're going to use very small, tiny little drops of this oil for an aftershave. You know, just you'll figure out what works for you, you know, and stuff. So that's how you'll use this as an aftershave. Let's go ahead and talk about what we have made for the women. Casey and I, while we were traveling and all that, was struggling with her hair not being real healthy and getting split ends and stuff. So she was trying to grow her hair out, but she was constantly having to cut the split ends off. And so she started using the same oil. You know, as we were researching, it's not like there's certain oils for beards and there's certain oils for the hair on your head, and you know, and different things like that. Basically, all those oils, you know, work for everything, even dry skin. I use this oil on my elbows in the wintertime. You know, my skin to get dry on my elbows and stuff. And so I get through putting it in my beard, you know, I put it on my elbows, anywhere on my eyes and stuff, you know. I'm working on trying to get rid of these old wrinkles around the eyes and stuff. And this stuff honestly has helped in the last 6 months. So there you go. We started actually putting this together about 6 months ago, and here we are now finally able to actually sell it to you guys from our website. So this right here is the Wildflower. So wild for beards. We got the silhouette, you know, of the beautiful lady there with long hair. What this oil is for, same as the other oils. You can, the women, put this on your skin at night before you get out of bed, you know, but after you shower at night, whether you wash your hair or don't wash your hair, because I know, you know, a lot of people, like, I only wash my beard a couple times a week. Lots of women only wash their hair a couple times a week. So what you do with this is, if you're struggling with split ends and stuff in your hair tips, just take this oil, you know, get the dropper, put a little bit in there, and you're gonna put that on your hair tips. And then whatever's left on your hands, this stuff is not real greasy. Your skin will absorb it very, very well. So, you know, you just give it a moment, you know, wipe it on your hands real good, let your body absorb it, because it's very healthy and good for you. But, you know, you can put it on your eyes. Casey's even putting this stuff in her eyebrows, you know. That's the thing now. Women are, and men, I guess, too, maybe, you know, want big, healthy eyebrows and stuff. So Casey even puts this on her eyebrows, around her eyes for the wrinkles and redness. And our oldest son even uses this in the evenings after he's through washing his face and stuff. He uses the unscented oil that we have, which is called our Plainsman. So this is the Plainsman oil, and he uses that on acne and redness and stuff. And man, he'll wake up in the next morning, and it really does help. It just looks good. So many things that we use for acne and such, you know, just dry out our face and leave our face very dry. It can crack, and that hurts our skin. You know, you lose the lacticity, is that how you say that? You know, so where your skin's just rough. And we don't want our skin to look like leather. You know, we want our skin to look healthy, and we want it to look fresh. So that is why we have built this company, and we're very excited to, you know, to share this with you guys. So we have the hair oil for the ladies. This is called Wildflower. We have the beard oil here that can be used as an aftershave or on a long beard, short beard. It just, you know, it doesn't matter. But this right here is unscented. And then we have the Traveler here. And the Traveler has got a good, clean, fresh smell to it. You know, not everybody wants something like this Woodsman that's the cedar, which is what I prefer to use. You know, it's got a good cedar smell to it. Some people want something more fresh. Maybe it's little citrus type smell or something like that, or maybe the unscented. So we have 3 beard oils, and what we use essential oils that are 100% pure and organic. Like I said, we're not using any of the perfumes and things like that for our fragrances. We wanted to be able to offer and sell something that is absolutely safe for anyone. If you was to get it in your eyes, it's not gonna burn. I mean, it's just, you can put this stuff on cuts and scars, stretch marks. It really is just healthy and beneficial for anyone. And, you know, I mean, it really is an all-around oil. That's what it is. And so it's really great to have an oil that's, you know, that's so all around, you know, that can be used for just about anything. To you folks that like firearms, I'm not even kidding you. This Plainsman right here, I use this on my firearms, and I've been doing that for years. Not actually the Plainsman, of course. I've only had this for 6 months, but when I was years ago making my own oil and stuff like that, you know, I was like, I bet you this, you know, this oil would work on my firearms and stuff. And so I actually do a couple drops, and the action, you know, whether it's bolt action, any type of carry firearm, things like that, it will act semi-automatic and stuff. It will work wonders on that stuff. It's not too sticky to where it collects dirt, dust, or anything like that. But anyways, that's a little side note for you, just in case you're wondering. But thank you guys for following our channel, for watching. If you're interested in our beard oil, go check it out, ruthhartfordadventure.com. Get you some beard oil. Valentine's is coming up. Order you something for the ladies. Order some beard oil for yourself. And I'm definitely gonna, be doing lots more videos on this. If you guys have questions about the oil, put them in the comments and I'll get them answered just as soon as possible. So with that said, thanks for watching, guys. We'll see ya.